Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to Three Trails Tarot, and thank you so much for being here today to join us for your February 2022 reading. Yes, indeed. It's going to be a general reading, and so hopefully it resonates with you. But if it doesn't, take what does. Okay, there will probably be something in here that you can really relate to, and there might be even some good advice that you can use for your situation. So stay with me. All right. The very first thing I'm going to do is draw out a card that's going to tell us what your overarching energy. Whoa. Two of them came out. Overarching energies are going to be for the month of February. And we have two. There's a lot on your mind. With justice, we have truth and clarity coming about. You're going to be really thinking about what's important to you and trying to get clarification on some of the things that you had questions about. And with this really cute chameleon here, because here we have the crow, and then here we have the chameleon, is all about release and revelation. So that really does go hand in hand. Once you find out the truth, you release whatever information does not serve you, doesn't do you any good, doesn't help you in any way. And the revelation is found when you get clarity and discover the truth. So those cards really do go hand in hand. I can see why they jumped out around the same time. Okay, now let's see what your driving forces are for the month of February. What are the things that are going to influence your decision and your activities in February, Gemini? Let's see what we have for you. What are the things that are going to influence your decisions and activities in February? And we have the Eight of Cups, the King of Swords, the Hermit, and Five of Coins. Well, you have a High Arcana card and just about every suite in the deck. The only one that you don't have is the Wands, and that's because I only pulled 4 cards. But what if I had pulled a 5th card? Okay, just out of curiosity, this has nothing to do with reading, but let's see. Do you get a wand? No, another High Arcana card. Okay, that one had nothing to do with the reading. I was just curious to see if the wand would have came out if I had done 5 cards. Okay, I'm going to set this aside over here, and we're going to talk about these. So these are the driving forces. That means all throughout February, these are the primary things that are going to be on your mind based on these overarching energies of wanting to know what actually happened, gaining clarity, finding out the truth, having that revelation to you so that you can release whatever isn't working out well for you, or people who are not working in your favor or doing things to support you. So here we have Eight of Cups. This coincides with release, definitely, because Eight of Cups is about letting go, walking away from that which isn't there. Because with the Eight of Cups, there's something missing. There's this feeling that the thing that is missing is also what is making you unhappy. It could be missing satisfaction on the job. It could be missing a true love. It could be missing fairness, being treated correctly, fairly, kindly. It could be just about anything, but it's something that is missing that makes you feel that it affects, because this thing is missing, it affects everything else in your life and gives you unhappiness, because this thing is missing. So you release it, you walk away from it, and you try to find a better situation that will lead you to the thing that is missing, so that you will have that in your life and feel happy. Now with the King of Swords, you're definitely giving it a lot of thought. So this is a deep thinking card. This is a planning card. This is a king who is strategic, who rationalizes before making decisions. So you're thinking about this, like, how do you step away from this situation to move forward into a better situation, Gemini? How do you evaluate what is actually missing? How do you gain that clarity and the truth of what is missing so that you can make a plan to move forward? And that's where the King of Swords comes into play. And with the Hermit coincides with this because the Hermit is what gives you clarity. As a hermit, you remove yourself from others. You give yourself an opportunity to think about things without having distractions. And so when you're in hermit mode or hermit energy, you may also be meditating other than just sitting there and just kind of like thinking about everything that has happened and what it could mean, or evaluating it. Some of you Geminis are going through meditation to discover the truth. So the reason this is a hermit is because most of the time, in order to get good clarity, to get the clarity and the opportunity to meditate, it usually works well when you're alone or focused. Because some people can meditate in a group, like everybody is also meditating. So you still feel alone, but not alone. Does that make any sense? And then with the Five of Coins. Five of Coins is all about, feeling isolated. Or feeling like you don't have enough. For some of you might feel that this has to do with finances, worrying about your finances, or some of you might be having some health issues, health problems, and wondering, how did this happen to me? I was never sick before, and now I've got this problem. So I think that's a very small number, though. I kind of have more of a feeling this is about feeling isolated, or feeling that there's something lacking that you need to be happy, indicated by this Eight of Cups card. Something lacking. And then so it's lacking, so it's making you feel unhappy, but you're doing the smart thing, Gemini. You're taking the time to think about identifying what is it that is making you unhappy and what can you do about it. Okay, so let's see what your activities are. What kind of decisions and activities do you make in order to, just going to split these cards here, in order to find the truth? Let's see. What can Gemini expect in February? What's going on in February for Gemini? What's going on in February for Gemini? You see in the spotlight, Six of Wands. What's going on for Gemini? I'll read this in a little bit. Three of Wands. A lot of passionate energy so far. Eight of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. Six of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Hierophant. Nine of Cups. The Emperor. The Devil. The Chariot. And Justice. Oh my gosh, Gemini. You have some major things happening toward the end of the month with these several high arcana cards. You've got the Hermit. You've got the Hierophant. Justice, the Chariot, the Devil, and the Emperor. That's a lot of high arcana cards, which means these are major life changes, things that are going to make a significant change for you in your life. These other cards, lower deck cards, lower arcana cards, are all about like everyday stuff, Yes, the everyday stuff can affect you emotionally, mentally, physically, but it's the higher arcana cards that could change direction in your life, okay? So what we have here is you getting recognition for something. You're in the spotlight. You're getting, accolades and compliments and all kinds of things like that. And I believe that has to do with this card, so I'm going to skip over to it. Eight of Pentacles is being recognized as an expert in your job. You're the go-to person. You become the go-to person in your job, Gemini, for a lot of things. You just know, okay? And people want to know, so they go to Gemini. I'm sorry, that was probably not that funny. But anyway, so what the good news about this is you're being recognized for that. So you either get an award for it, or you get a promotion or something. Something wonderful happens because of that. Now here with the Three of Wands, we see that you are contemplating or working on some sort of expansion or ideas or projects that you're about to move forward on, but you're just still evaluating its potential as a Three of Wands. So there's a lot of positive energy here. Very excited. Even though this person is just standing here, but look at this, about to go surfing. And this looks like it's dawn time, or, you know, like early morning time or dusk. But you see that this person looks like they're the only one out there, because they are so motivated to do whatever it takes, and they're not waiting around for someone to tell them when to go out to the water. And that's you, Gemini. You know that there's something you want to do, and you're willing to go and do it, even if you have to do it on your own. But you're still being smart about it by evaluating the situation first. Like this person is probably just checking the tide, right? To see, hey, are the waves high? Is it safe? Or the waves not good for surfing? And you're doing the same thing before embarking on whatever these projects are that you're trying to do, or changes that you're trying to make for yourself. We also see you here with Eight of Swords, kind of being a little down on yourself, or struggling with something that you feel is preventing you from moving forward. So you want to move forward, but there's this thing that's making you feel like you can't move forward. And this card is just simply saying, because you see the person who's looking in the mirror is not bound, but they see themselves as bound, which means this is a self-imposed restriction, Gemini, which you can remove. You can remove this restriction. But maybe it's just a hard thing to do because you feel that there might be consequences if you allow yourself to have the freedom that you want to have. And so it's definitely something to think further about. If this resonates with you, then you know what it is that makes you feel tied down. Now, as we enter into the second week, which is, I feel like in your reading it's more over here, because normally it starts around here, but here for you it starts here, and there's going to be some relocation that's happening to you. I feel that's related to this recognition for your expertise. Maybe a promotion, so you're moving to another office, or you're moving to another building, or you're moving to a new home or a new neighborhood. But there is some kind of relocation that's going to happen to you with this Six of Swords. It's like a necessary transition, but it's your choice. This feels like this is your choice. You're making this move. They're asking if you want it, and you're deciding whether you want to accept it or not. Now, also here with Nine of Wands, we see for some reason you are standing your ground about something. Maybe this devil has something to do with it, because I don't see it up here except for your restriction. But it seems like you're on the defense here with the Nine of Wands. So something happens here in the second part of the week of February that kind of puts you on defense. Maybe someone is criticizing you because they're jealous. You got recognized at work. Or maybe someone is upset that you're relocating or moving, and you're having to stand your ground and explain the situation and say, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. This is what I have to do. And that's just all to it. So at least you're standing your ground. Good for you, Gemini. Now here with the Hierophant, I see you as I don't see this as like a guide or a person which I sometimes do in some of the other readings. I see this as you reaching back into what's important to you, and that includes your spirituality and your faith. So Gemini, it looks like as you move forward in your life, you've done some thinking about this, and I don't see the thinking part being in this month, so it must have happened in January. And now you're getting to the point, now you're taking the action to reach back out to your faith and what the things that you believe in, and to focus now on the things that are important to you, traditional things. Perhaps there were some traditions in your family that you wanted to continue, but you just were so busy, or disconnected from it, or too far away from it. But now that you've had this move or relocation, you can now address it, because this is something you've always wanted to kind of get the feeling of it, and you're just not, you're going to be getting around to it around the end of the second week, beginning of the third week of the month. And here with Nine of Cups, I just see you so happy. Oh my gosh, this is just wonderful, Gemini. Jumping for joy. Nine of Cups is all about celebration and partying. I call this the party cup. The party cup card. So here I see you just really, really celebrating, feeling wonderful. I kind of feel like this is the turning point here. This relocation is the turning point. Yeah, sure, there's some people who are like upset about it, but it's not a big deal. You get through. It's just like an everyday thing. And then with the Hierophant, this is a big change. You're like going back to tradition, feeling like you know, moving toward the faith or the spirituality or the religion that you feel is closest, meets closest to what you want in your life. And now you're celebrating. You're celebrating with others, not just by yourself. But there are moments where you're celebrating alone, and then there are moments where you're sharing that celebration with others. And here as the Emperor, look at you, looking good, Gemini. So as the Emperor, feeling that confidence, feeling that positive energy, the fire of finally releasing that, or feeling strong enough to release the things that have been bothering you, because you've had the opportunity to really think about what is important to you. And I believe when you get back to this with the Hierophant, this triggers something to you, or within you, with regard to finding the truth of what's important to you and having the clarity of the direction that you want to move in. So the Emperor is the fire of action, right? It's like that passion and interest and goals that you are going to be using to move you forward and move you in the right direction that you feel is the right direction for you. But this is definitely you. I see this as you, Gemini, as a person who is feeling confident and is like a leader, and people are going to be looking up to you and at you, because you're going to be, you know, you're exuding all of this positive charisma and stuff, and people will find you very attractive, Gemini, during this time period. So I say take advantage of it. But then there's this devil. What's up, Gemini? I think this is the thing that has to be released, right? This devil could be a person that makes you feel manipulated, or you feel trapped, you can't get away from them, or you feel has control over you. Or this devil could be an emotion that you have within yourself, and it could be this restricting emotion right here that you keep trying to let go, or try to tell it, oh no, I shouldn't feel this way, I know I have freedom. Or this devil could be a habit, which is kind of can affect your way of thinking that you are going to be releasing. I think it's very obvious that you are gaining a lot of inner strength and power to release this devil now. And you're going to take action to move forward, to get rid of it, and to just change things for yourself, because you now have the energy and the confidence and assertiveness to do it. But whatever this is that has made you feel like you can't get away from it, that has been holding you back, that is no longer going to be. In February, toward the end of February, you're going to find the power to get rid of it or to release it and to get away from it, because the Chariot has you moving forward in your life. And Justice, which I call the Karma card, is giving you exactly what you deserve. So if you put positive energy into things, you're getting positive energy back. You put negative energy, you get negative energy back. But I see in your reading here, you got a lot of positive energy coming back to you, Gemini. So you hang in there, Gemini, because this is a great reading. Things are happening for you. All right, let's get some clarification or additional information using this deck, okay? See what we have for Gemini for February. Some additional information or some clarification. Ooh, wow, the Tower. Things are going to shake up for you. Things are, another Hierophant card. You've got some big life changes coming up, Gemini. Beautiful, big life changes. Definitely something to look forward to. This Tower is saying that something unexpected is going to happen that's going to change your life. It's unexpected. When it happens, you're going to be freaked out. It's going to catch you off guard. You're going to feel like, oh no, why is this happening to me? This is not the right time. This is not the best time. Or you're going to be saying, why is this happening to me? I can't deal with this right now. But you do. You do deal with this, and you win. And you get over it. Because looking at all of these cards, and this is just a clarification. So there is definitely going to be some sort of disruptive change that is going to change the direction of your life and allow you to move forward. Allow you to move forward with the Chariot and get the justice that you can look forward to getting. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you, Gemini, for February. Clarification or additional information. Three of Wands. Once again, we have a wand card here with the Three of Wands. Goes very nicely with the Two of Wands of expansion and moving forward. This is, once again, a moving forward card, and that goes with the Tower. Let's try one more card. Let's see what else we can get. Clarification or additional information for Gemini. Clarification. Oops. Or additional information. Whoa, there we go. We have the Empress. Oh my goodness. So I see the Empress as like a Mother Earth card. It stands for abundance and nurturing and love, like a parental kind of love, you know, that's what I call it, a Mother Earth. Beautiful things are happening for you. So much to look forward to, Gemini. It's so wonderful. Hey, let me go ahead and pull a couple cards out of this Oracle deck, see if we can give you some guidance, okay? Because there's going to be two areas of challenge for you, which is the time period, first week of the month, where you're going to feel a little restricted, and this Devil, whatever this is that you end up releasing. I'm sure this Devil has been around for some time in your life, and you're just going to be able to get rid of it now. Abundance. We have emphasis. Abundance. You're going to have a beautiful February, or your February is going to lead to more beautiful things for you, where you're going to have everything that you need. Well, maybe not everything, but you will have a lot. You will have a lot to be thankful for. Let's see. What else do we have for Gemini? These are supposed to be guidance cards, but that's just emphasizing, hey, something to look forward to. Structure. So, and transient. So, let's do this one first. So, with transient, this means that, you know, the moon, as it goes through its changes and phases. Sometimes there's more light, sometimes it's dark, sometimes half and half light. What that means is you're going to go through a transitional phase here, okay, in February. So be patient. Each phase requires a certain amount of time, so don't rush it. just go with the flow, Gemini. Go with the flow. It's gonna be natural flow for you to go through these changes. It's this tower with the sudden change is gonna throw you off guard, but it's also just one phase of the many phases that you're going to be going through in February. And structure. So structure is all about creating solid foundations and boundaries where we need them. And that's an emphasis on the Nine of Wands. Stand your ground. Okay. That's the advice there. Let me just pull one more oracle card from my angel deck. Love my angels. They're always sending me messages. I love their numerical messages. I don't know if you ever get those, but they seem to give me 1111 a lot. So I just truly feel love that they let me have all those extra wishes. All right, so let's see which angel is going to give you advice, Gemini. Along with the advice from the angel is a corresponding gemstone. For example, we have the orange calcite right here. It's like a smooth orange stone. And the orange calcite kind of uplifts your mood and gives you more joy, helps you feel more joy, and boosts creativity. And also energy. You feel like you have more energy. It looks like you're going to need a lot of energy here. That's just an example of the kind of stone that might be suggested. So let's see which stone you get. Let's see which angel you get to give you an advice. Let's see which stone you get. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Whoops. All right. We have Archangel Ariel. And the stone is Sunstone. Ooh, what a beautiful stone. Have you been feeling down in the dumps? Do you need some enthusiasm? This is a time of prosperity and purpose. Step into your power. This is you stepping into your power. Step into your power and be all that you were meant to be. You are aligned with the magnificence and the courage to show your splendor. You go, Gemini. This is your month. February is your month. So I'm totally excited for you. And I really hope that this resonated with you because this is a beautiful, amazing, incredible reading. I wish you the best of luck with this. And if you found any of this helpful in any way or enlightening in any way, please be sure to like and subscribe before you go. And please come back for your March reading. Thank you so much for being here and for supporting my channel by watching this video. Until next time, take good care, enjoy this wonderful process, and best wishes to you always. Thank you, Gemini. Bye now.